Giants to the playoffs, baby.
I hate everything right now.
What is up, know-it-alls? Welcome back to the channel. I'm David.
And I'm Joey.
Welcome back, guys. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscription button. We're just two friends back from elementary school that love to talk about sports. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Giants and the Cowboys. Joey, how do you feel about your Giants?
You just hate to see it, Dave. Just probably the worst outcome I could have hoped for. Primetime Sunday Night Football, the Giants against the Cowboys. Eli's got his weapons. We're going to put up a W. We're going to beat them. And, of course, we laid a stinker. I mean, if you would have told me that we scored 0 points this game, I would have believed you, because that's essentially what we were playing like the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I had the Giants going in this game in my preview of week 2. So I actually had the Giants big in this game. I thought Saquon Barkley, and I thought that Odell was going to be way too much for the Cowboys to handle, to be honest. I was really shocked with just how putrid your offensive line was playing. Just the fact that Saquon Barkley was breaking 1 to 2 tackles on almost every single play. That guy looks like a bona fide stud. His stats don't match it, but the way if you just watch him play, use the eye test, that guy is just elite. He's an elite athlete, and it shows every single play. But I mean, the guy's getting hit behind the line of scrimmage every single play. He's breaking 1 to 2 tackles every single play, and he's just not getting a whole lot of yards. And same thing goes for Eli. Eli has no time to throw the ball. If they have anything more than a 2 to 3 step drop, it's a sack. And they can't get anything going deep with Odell, because all they can run is slants, hitches, out routes, short little quick passes, because they can't get time with Eli.
Yeah, it's sort of the perfect storm of just how shitty the situation can get. Not only is our offensive line just as terrible as it was last year, but Eli Manning is not doing them any favors, because 1, he doesn't have time to throw. 2, he's got a shaky arm now. 3, he can't go downfield. 4, he can't extend plays to save his life. So, I mean, the thought process was that we took Saquon Barkley with the thought that we would surround Eli with all these weapons, give him a chance to sort of make a postseason run. But what we didn't realize is that, Eli Manning just might not be able to get it done anymore. And it pains me to say, but the fact that our offensive line is just so terrible, it's so garbage. And Eli Manning, even when he does, he had maybe let's say 5 good moments where he had a clean pocket, he could go through his reads, and he either just missed the throw, didn't make the read or whatever, and it just resulted in a sack or just an incompletion. And it's just a worst case scenario. I think we are in major trouble this year moving forward, and it's looking like it's going to be another top 3 pick for us in the next draft.
Yeah, I disagree with you. I think Eli definitely still has it left in him. I just don't think he strictly didn't have the time. That's just my opinion. I mean, the throws that he did get out there, I thought they were crisp. I thought they were good. I don't think his arm strength is as great as it once was, but I still think it's good enough. And I do think he could still be a successful quarterback in the right system if you give him time.
I mean, the system is fine, but by time, I mean, that's just not going to happen this year. The time that we might be able to give him is 3 seconds of a clean pocket, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a downer, just classic New York fan, just overreacting. But I don't know. It just doesn't look like Eli has it anymore. And somehow we have the most exciting player at wide receiver. We have one of the most exciting players at running back, but somehow we still have the most boring offense to watch ever. God, it's just a pain and a struggle to watch it.
The Giants definitely need to get Saquon Barkley 25-plus touches every single game this year. They need to get him 25-plus, and they need to be targeting Odell at least 15 times.
Yeah, but I mean, the times that we are targeting Odell, it's literally Eli just throwing it up there and just hoping Odell can just Odell it up every single time, make a one-handed catch in triple coverage or whatever. That's essentially what we're expecting of him. And it's just too much to ask for just one guy. I mean, everyone knows that the ball is going to come to him because the time that Eli does have to throw, like those rare occasions, he's looking at Odell 90% of the time.
Yeah, in week one, I was very optimistic because, I mean, there were two plays where Eli Manning just straight up missed Odell in the end zone. Odell was wide open. He was running like a go route, and he just missed him by a couple yards. And I was like, wow, that's against the Jacksonville defense. You guys ran the ball decently, and you were moving the ball decently on that defense. And I was like, dang, I could see them going to Dallas and just dominating that game. But they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, just watching the game, I was bewildered. I was like, how did we like manage to look okay and decent against Jacksonville's front seven and like their two cornerbacks, Ramsey and Boye? And boy, do we just look so JV right now against the Dallas Cowboys. Like it couldn't have happened against a worse team. I hate that it happened against the Cowboys so much. I hate them so much.
Dude, let's talk about the Cowboys for a little bit. Dak Prescott is a game manager at this point.
Yeah,
that guy is nothing more than just a game manager, dink and duck, get involved in the running game. He had 7 carries the other night. And it is what it is. Like, he's not throwing the ball downfield. It's all game management. It's all clock management stuff. And he's just not the quarterback that everyone thought he was after his rookie year.
Yeah, the Giants, they did their best to try to make Dak Prescott look like a stud. And he didn't even look like that big of a stud, like when we played them. Like, he had under 200 yards passing. He had a nice run. But, I mean, he's just not the kind of guy that is just going to win you playoff games, lead you to the playoffs. Like you said, he's a game manager, and I mean, luckily, the Cowboys don't have that big of an answer at quarterback, just like the Giants do. I mean, they're both question marks moving forward.
Yeah, their offense, the Cowboys, that being the Cowboys' offense, they have regressed a lot. I mean, I think the injuries around the offensive line and that just destroyed them. That derailed their season. I think they have a really good defense. I think they probably have like a top 10 defense in the league right now. Yeah. But Zeke can't really get going. He had 17 carries for 78 yards and a tutty. That's not really Zeke numbers. I mean, you need to get him, again, up to 20, 25 carries a game so he can be out there eating. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to see it.
But, yeah, I mean, the offensive line just not opening the same holes. And the same thing with Dak. Like, the thing is when you have an elite, when you have the greatest offensive line in the league, it hides a lot of things. It gives you so much time in the pocket for Dak to be comfortable and find an open receiver. It gives Zeke, if you have a guy running for 100, 150 yards a game, it just makes everything else easier. Everything else is gravy. And that's what made that offense click. And now they don't have that offensive line. Everything's going at the wayside, and it's just getting worse. And I said that their rookie years. I was saying the offensive line is making that team, and everyone's like, oh, no, Dak is great, Zeke is great. And I'm not doubting that they're not. I think Zeke is great, and I think Dak is good, but the offensive line made them one of the best players in the league, both of them.
Yeah, their offense is going to live and die by that line. I mean, depending on where the offensive line goes, that's how far they're going to go. And that's not, I mean, but that's to say, I wish that the Giants offensive line looked like the Cowboys offensive line right now, because even with the the Giants line being trash, it somehow managed to get even trashier because now our starting center, John Halapio, is out for the season with a broken ankle.
That's
so, yeah. Good thing we're going up against J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney this week.
Yeah, and honestly, getting back to the Cowboys have no pass catchers. They have no wide receivers at all, nothing worth anything. If you take away that one touchdown from Dak Prescott, it was a 64-yard pass to Tavon Austin. Dak actually threw 15 of 24 for 96 yards the entire game.
That's just terrible. Against the Giants defense, that's terrible.
Yards if you take away that 64-yard pass, which
that's
the majority
awful.
of Tavon Austin ran.
Yeah, no one's going to talk about that, but that's god awful. The fact that he only put up 96 against the Giants defense.
That's what I'm saying. And for all you Dak Prescott lovers, for all you delusional Cowboys fans, get out of here. Because, I mean, a guy that throws – he had 95 yards passing. I can't even remember the last time a quarterback was held under 100 yards passing in an NFL game.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I love to see it because, the longer they have him at quarterback, the more they're going to plateau. But, I mean, it's just hard. I mean, it's one of the remaining positives I can look forward to for this season because it's going to be another long year for the Giants, another maybe 3-13 year.
Yeah.
Maybe we get three wins. I don't know.
I don't see either of these teams making the playoffs, to be honest. The Cowboys or the Giants.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, the Eagles, of course, unfortunately, are going to run away with the division. Hopefully, they just get knocked out in the playoffs, and I don't have to see them, go back to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is all we have for you today. Thank you guys very much. As always, leave us a like if you liked what you heard. Drop a comment down below. Debate us in the comments. Let us know what we got wrong. Let us know what you think about the Cowboys and the Giants. And
I'm curious to see if there are any Dak lovers out there.
Yeah.
Let me know who you are, and I want to hear your greatest arguments because right now you just sound delusional to me.
That's what I'm saying. Cowboys fans, get in the comments. Let us know. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Take it easy, guys.